Alright, yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to episode 4 of Flipping PCs Until I Buy My Dream Car. So as you guys saw in the last episode, we got up to, I think, about $600 in total profit. Since that episode, there has been a few things that has went on. We sold a few PCs, got a few more parts, and have actually built a few more that are ready to be sold. So we're gonna kind of go over everything today. Kind of just walk you guys through what I've been doing, have a few little montages of me building the PCs and kind of the parts and what they look like. Go over some cost breakdowns, the total profit we currently do have, and then what I expect for the PCs that I do have currently, what I want to sell them for. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I actually want to do before anything is just go over some of the parts I have because they're a little bit different than what they were before. So I kind of want to just walk through it, show you guys what I really have, and also some of the PCs that I have. So starting over here, I do have one PC, two PCs built that I'm going to be, I actually have already listed these on Marketplace, hoping to have them sell soon. This PC I just built, got another one of those, but in the white color, and then an Okinos Aqua 3. Looking over here, I do have an extra Pivia Prestige 600 watt. This is just the parts for this PC right here. Still got some extra parts over here. I got 3 more 1660 Supers. Got the USB to USB-C adapters right here. We got 4 of them. We have 3 Timetech 1TB NVMEs right here. And then we have a bunch of kits of RAM as well, some black and then some white. We do have 2 3-packs. I just ordered these because when we use the DIY PC, I like to replace the ones that come with it with those. And then this right here is from a local deal I got, and actually I don't even have the parts fully right now because I've actually included them in some of the builds. I got that kit of RAM in there, which is a G-Skill Aegis, I think it's pronounced. 2x8 gigabytes, 16 total gigabytes, 3200 megahertz. And then I got a Ryzen 5 3600, which I put into this PC right here. I got those two, and also this Corsair RGB Pro 2x8 gigabyte, 3200 megahertz, DDR4. All 3 of those I got for $70, which is a very good deal. So I'm calculating the price of the 3600 at $40, and then both kits of RAM at $15 each, which this one is a really good deal for, like very good deal for. This new goes for like, I want to say $58 on Amazon. I'll pop it up real quick. And then those ones over there, it's just like the red G-Skill Aorus. That's a really cheap build, so I just kind of threw them in there. And I think they go for $30. I got them for 15, so a pretty good deal and should be able to make a little bit extra profit just because of that. But besides that, I do have another motherboard, the Gigabyte B450 Wi-Fi. That's the last one I have of those. I do need to order some more. I actually am going to probably be getting more B550s instead of 450s, only because over here are my CPUs, and I have a lot more 3600s than 2600s. As you can see, these are 1400, 2600, 3600, and I have two 5600s. So I'm going to be pairing these with a little bit higher end builds. These are what I want to end up using just because they're so much better, but I do still have a few 2600s just because I got them for good deals. And I want to make it so the PCs that look good also have good specs. So like this one, I wanted to put a 3600 just because it looks so good. It's like a fish tank style case. I really like this case. This one I'm going to be pairing it with a 3600 well, but then when I use this one, it's probably going to be either a 2600. And then I'm going to save the 1400s for even cheaper graphics cards. Like I'll try to find a 1060 on Marketplace and pair it with a 1400. So I'll figure out something with those. And then one more thing I do want to point out, this is my old computer. Has a NZXT B550, Ryzen 7 5800X3D. I want to say 32 gigs of RAM, some cable extensions, and the height Y60. It does have a 360 millimeter AIO. I'm just waiting for a graphics card because I took my graphics card, which was a RTX 4080, and put it in my personal build. So I'm waiting to get one, and I think I'm actually going to be getting one today. So let me tell you about that real quick. So I am going up to Micro Center today, and they did have a deal on a used RTX 3080 Founders Edition, and it was open box, and it was like $330, which is a fairly good deal for it. So I'm thinking about buying that if it's still in stock when I get there, putting it in that PC right there, and then selling it, hoping to get that. If not, I still might end up buying one there because they have a few refurbished ones, which are pretty good deals. I'll let you guys know. That probably won't be this episode, but I'll tell you guys next episode if I do end up building it or not, so you'll see that. But yeah, guys, that's basically all of the parts that I currently have. Now I'm probably just going to show you guys the current PCs that I have, the current budget and total profit that I've actually made so far with flipping these. I've actually sold a few more, so I'll show you guys those. And we'll just kind of go over everything, so let's do that. Alright, so the first PC that we ended up selling was this PC that is an all-white. It had a Ryzen 5 3600 and an RTX 2060. As you can see from some of the pictures that I popped up, you can see it looked all white, looked very solid. The Facebook listing did get a lot of views, which was really good. It ended up selling fairly quickly. I want to say maybe 4 or 5 days. The guy came up, ended up picking it up, and I ended up selling it for $620 in cash. As you can see, the total bid price was $439.82, which leaves us with a profit of $180.18. Very solid. For this next build, we ended up selling a PC with Ryzen 5 1400 and a GTX 980 Ti. This one was a lot lower end, so I kind of knew the profit margin wasn't going to be a ton. As you can see, it's my second lowest profit margin, but it's still fine because I was fun flipping it. The total build cost was $259.66, and I ended up selling it to a guy locally for $350 cash, which brings us to a total profit of $90.34. As you can see with some of the pictures, it actually was the PNY 980 Ti, and it looked very similar to the Founders Edition at that time, so it looked pretty cool. The cooling was actually fairly solid for it, and it was a really cool flip that I ended up doing, so I really was proud of that. And for the third and final PC, it was a Ryzen 5 2600 and GTX 1660 Super. It ended up costing $399.15 to build, and I sold it for $550 cash to a guy locally. It actually was his first PC, but ended up working all out pretty good. He got it all up and working, and everything was working well. So the total profit was $150.85, which is very solid for that one. And as you can see here, we totaled now for profit, we are over $1,000, which is actually crazy. It's only been, I want to say 3 weeks now that I've been doing this, and we're up to $1,000 in total profit with more PCs that I'm building and selling soon. So that's going to rise even more, which is awesome to see. So yeah, this is a very big milestone that we're already at $1,000 total profit. So this is very good. So two of the PCs that I currently do have built and listed on Facebook Marketplace consist of this one right here, which is a Ryzen 5 1400 and GTX 1060 3GB. The total build cost was $287.29, and I'm hoping to maybe at least get $340. It's not going to be a lot of profit at all. I think it's going to be my least profitable one. So that's the first one, and now the second one is going to be this Ryzen 5 2600 and GTX 1660. This one I actually built for a little cheaper than the 1060 build, but only because some of the things were really cheap, and I actually got the case for free. I got some really good deals on the motherboard specific. I got it for 68 bucks from eBay, which was a really good deal. Those usually go for around 100 bucks used, so I got it for a very good deal. And overall, it's following a white and black theme. As you can see from some of the pictures I'm popping up, it does look very solid, which I do really like. And I actually did have a 1 terabyte hard drive that I included with it, so it basically makes it into 2 terabytes of total storage, which kind of ups the value a bit more. So the total build cost for this was $316.20, which is very low. I want to say I listed this on Facebook Marketplace for $580, only because it has 2 terabytes of total storage. I think it should be able to sell for, I want to say, at least $550, which should be a very good profit, over $200. So hopefully that will sell by the next episode. But yeah, guys, so going over all of that, that is currently what I'm dealing with right now. I do have 2 computers I have listed, another one I'm going with, and I do have a few cases where I'm actually building some more soon. So you guys will see those in episode 5. Probably, hopefully, talk about the 2 that I sold, maybe even the 3rd that I sold that I have built. But yeah, with that being said, I believe that's all for this video. If you did enjoy this, make sure you leave a like, and if you're enjoying this series, make sure you subscribe to my channel down below. I would really appreciate it a ton. We're still working our way up to my dream car. Not sure what that is yet. I'm not huge into cars, but I do need a new one, so we'll find out soon enough what I'm aiming for and what the goal is. However, I do think it might be quick because we're already at 1,000, which is very nice. So we'll kind of get there, show you guys that later. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys for watching. Be on the lookout for episode 5 of this. I want to say maybe next week or the week after. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one. Peace.